Now is your opportunity to come up to the microphone, state your name and address. And I would ask that you limit your comments to 2 minutes. And Kevin will keep track of the time here. When your 2 minutes are up, he'll raise his hand, and I'd ask that you wrap your comments up at that time. Those speaking are asked to conduct themselves in a respectful manner as they deliver their comments. Audience members are asked to refrain from reacting to comments. And the City Council will now respond directly to comments on this venue or take immediate action in response to them. So anyone who wishes to speak today, now is your opportunity to come up to the microphone. Again, state your name, address, and your comment. Lisa, can you do me can you adjust that? Sure. There you go. You work it out.
Okay, we'll give it a whirl, right? Lisa Cochran, 362 13th Street Northeast. I am the Main Street Director here in Owatonna. And I have sent an email inviting the council to the Main Street Conference that we're having Thursday and Friday. And I just wanted to extend that invitation in person. There are quite a few sessions that may pertain to anyone, not necessarily business owners. And we're really lucky to be able to host the conference. It's kind of a coup that they picked us, and so it would just be great if there was a showing of someone. Mayor Coos is coming on Thursday night to Torrey's to welcome people to that, so I'm grateful for his time for that. So if anybody's interested, I do have a couple copies of the sessions that are going on. If you don't want to commit to something like that, we are having a very casual social tomorrow night for anybody that is coming in early, and that's down at MSB.
I will add on to that. I've been to a number of state and national Main Street conventions, and they're very well done, and you get a wealth of knowledge from them.
Absolutely.
I recommend that anybody who's interested in that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. All right, who else? Anyone else? Mr. Senate?
Good evening, Matt Senate, 2519 Stony Creek Drive here in Owatonna. First, just want to say appreciate opening the meeting with prayer. That's a pretty neat tradition you have in first class. Really appreciate that. I'm here this evening on behalf of myself and hundreds of other residents who have signed a petition of concern with regard to the East Side Corridor project, which, as you already know, is the highway project being considered being placed within 100 or so feet of residents. One very large neighborhood on the east side of town. We had a meeting with the county a couple weeks ago, which we very much appreciated their willingness to meet with us. And in the process of studying the route right now, which is labeled 29th Avenue, again next to this neighborhood of 150 homes, and then even more up north towards the Timothy Code. The process of the study does incorporate some measurements for noise, which I think is very important. The National Institute of Health does make a connection between ambient noise from such a project like this and the highway being put there to children's development cognitively. So I think it's great that it's looking at noise, but I think everybody should be informed here on the council as well as the county commissioners that the study incorporates zero considerations for safety. Zero. So the study that they're paying $250,000 for will incorporate zero safety parameters. The safety comes into place when the city and the county engineering staff brings the recommendation for the project back to the county commissioners. That's when safety is discussed. And then that's when they vote on that project and the location for the project. I imagine since it's a joint venture with the city, they'll then come back to you with the recommendation. And at that time, you will cast your votes, and I'm sure there'll be some discussions with regard to the project. And I would just ask that everybody here do their due diligence with regard to the safety aspect as well, as many residents are counting on you. And a project like this, a road being placed amongst existing homes, is unprecedented.
Thank you. Mr. Jones, you have some comments for us today?
Gary Jones, and 95 Ridge Road. Hearing about the archery hunt. First of all, we made it through 160 years in Owatonna with no archery hunt. In 2014, it took off. Herd foliation to me has to be the issue. 28 collisions per month, compared to 15 to 20 per in Rochester per month. Probably isn't a driving factor. So to me, herd foliation's got to be what it is. When you look at how the city's expanded, look at anything north of 26th Street, anything east of Hemlock, back in 1985, it was all open fields. I drove a hay baler in my uncle's 10-acre farm, which is on 22nd Street. There's been a lot of growth. We are now in their territory. Does that mean we turn our yards over to them? No. But I do think we owe it to the homeowners to provide something where we give them some options to try to make their yards less appealing. Otherwise, you can snap your fingers, give it a ball year, and in 6 months you're going to have the same complaints from the same homeowners because it's going to be a new year. So I do think that is something that would be good to study. I have studied it, and I'm going to actually send something to the mayor ready before the next meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Anyone else in the audience wish to speak this evening? Yes, sir.
Jeremy Nicholson, I'm the general manager of the Lakeside Foods Facility in town here, 900 North Cedar. I'm just going to take my 2 minutes just to read a statement that's in regards to our economic impact that we have on the community, just to share so that those that don't know. First of all, thanks for the opportunity to speak and share Lakeside Foods' commitment to the Owatonna community. We're proud of our economic impact in the region and look forward to the ongoing partnership with the community. We're working closely with the city staff to address our facilities wastewater discharge, which was discussed at your January meeting, and we hope we come to an agreement in the coming weeks. In the meantime, I'd just like to share some information that may be of interest. As one of the largest employers, we drive significant economic impact that contributes positively to the livelihood and well-being of community residents. In 2023, our facility spent approximately $34 million in supplied products and services at 61 Owatonna businesses. This includes fees of $435,000 paid to the city for water and sewer, $1.3 million for electricity service. Since May 1st, our facility has made product donations to food pantries and community organizations of 69,732 pounds of food, equating to more than $40,000 in value. Our annual tax payment to the city of Owatonna is $275,000. We employ 130 full-time employees year-round, plus 150 seasonal employees between July and September, with an annual payroll of the facility of $12,500,000, providing our employees with family-supporting jobs. Payments to our contracted growers, which are all within, not too far from the city limits, it totaled $15.4 million to these farms last year. And these impacts are in addition to the thousands of dollars to our employees, their families, and our growers, and invest in our community. As we work together, we hope that our continued partnership will continue to advance in Owatonna. Our facility has been a mainstay in the community since the 1920s, providing well-paying jobs and fresh, healthy vegetable products for consumers. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else wish to speak this evening? That will be the end of our public comment period. We'll go on to council comment tonight. First up is Nate.
It's my son's birthday, so I'll wish him a happy birthday.